I have to tell you, first of all, let me thank all of our distinguished visitors, all of the family and friends of a veteran, but most of all, those veterans, past, present, and future, who came out here today. I am humbled and honored to speak in front of you, representing Fairchild Air Force Base. Let's remember that honor, sacrifice, and service is the reason we're here today. What started in 1938 as a way to honor World War I veterans known as Armistice Day was later renamed Veterans Day in 1954. This simple change expanded the recognition to all military veterans, to include those men and women recently returning from duty in World War II in Korea. In that first Veterans Day proclamation statement by President Dwight D. Eisenhower, he called upon all citizens to solemnly remember the sacrifices of all those who fought so valiantly on the seas, in the air, and on foreign shores to preserve our heritage and freedom, and let us reconsecrate ourselves to the task of promoting and enduring peace, so that their efforts shall not be in vain. I believe that those words ring true today, just as they did 56 years ago. What is also important to understand is that unlike Memorial Day, we are here gathered today to not only remember those who gave their life in the defense of their country, but to also thank and honor those veterans who have served honorably in war and peace that are here with us today. We can lose sight sometimes that we're a nation at war, but make no mistake about it. Every single day we have people in harm's way. And as I speak across the world, thousands of American men and women are defending freedom while in harm's way. They're doing countless duties, oftentimes at great risk to themselves, to ensure our way of life and those of our friends and allies. Today, about 15% of the airmen that serve with me at Fairchild are deployed to 34 countries, accomplishing their duties far away from family and friends. They work in a variety of capacities, from performing air refueling over Afghanistan to protecting bases in Iraq. And it's all in an effort to make the world a better place. I'm also proud of my airmen who are not deployed. Many of them have recently returned from deployment, and others are preparing to go on deployments. Still more are performing critical services to defend America from right here in Spokane. Our quiet professionals do not ask for praise or recognition for their sacrifice and service, but they certainly appreciate it. We are here today to also honor the sacrifice and service of three of my airmen, all recipients of the Bronze Star Medal, who have done their part to live up to the ideal of the United States of America. Their stories represent the best that is good in the American military. I hope that you will have time today to reflect on what we have accomplished and what we will accomplish in the future through the efforts of our veterans. Thank you all for coming out here to honor the soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guard men who serve our country. And let me just add a special thanks to all the family members that came out as well, because a veteran serves for a number of reasons, but most importantly, it is for the good of their family and the good of their friends. And without you out there providing that support, the world would be a lot different place. So thank you for your sacrifice and service as well. Now, thank you. For those of you who've not seen a decoration presentation, let me just explain. I have three airmen that I'm going to be presenting Bronze Stars to. Lieutenant Colonel Selberg for service in Iraq, Chief Master Sergeant O'Brien for service in Afghanistan, and Tech Sergeant Langerquist for service in Afghanistan. And I have an extra bonus for you because I have the honor of, after I present Chief O'Brien with his Bronze Star decoration, I'm going to re-enlist him. That's a special. It's a special honor to be able to re-enlist an airman and to look him in the eye and receive that oath of continued service to the United States. So, if you will, please rise and we'll do the promissory oath.
The Bronze Star Medal is presented to Lieutenant Colonel Andrew J. Selberg for exceptionally meritorious achievement to the United States as Combat Aviation Advisor and Chief of Safety, Iraq Training and Advisory Mission, Air Force. United States Forces, Iraq, Baghdad, Iraq from 15 August 2009 to 21 August 2010 during Operation Iraqi Freedom. Lieutenant Colonel Selberg demonstrated exceptional leadership and provided recommendations to the Iraqi Air Force commander. He fostered such respect, he was asked to lead a partnered safety investigation following a fatal Iraqi helicopter crash outside the wire. He also contributed directly to the successful, first ever, precision strike Hellfire missile flight test. Lieutenant Colonel Selberg's actions are in keeping with the finest traditions of military service and reflect distinct credit upon himself, United States Forces, Iraq, and the United States Air Force. The Bronze Star Medal is presented to Chief Master Sergeant John T. O'Brien, who distinguished himself by meritorious achievement as Superintendent, 577 Expeditionary Prime Base Engineer Emergency Force Group, while engaged in ground operations against the enemy at Bagram Airfield, Afghanistan, from 4 September 2009 to 10 July 2010. During this period, Chief O'Brien enacted a new doctrine ensuring efficient engineering effects across the battlefields, bringing 292 Joint Task Airmen under Air Force control. He expanded influence from 6 to 130 locations, sustaining 245,000 coalition and Afghan forces. He realigned over 1,000 taskings across 17 specialty codes, with 1,500 diverse line remarks for active and reserve forces to create 3 squadrons aligned with Aerospace Expeditionary Force pivot dates. He created vehicle authorizations, acquired 238 vehicles worth $13.4 million, procured $2.4 million in tools and equipment, and obtained 7,600 War Reserve material items worth $13 million, enabling constructions at 92 locations for 30,000 force expansion personnel. He directed craftsmen in accomplishing 82 site assessments, correcting 213 life, health, safety concerns, and planning 73 follow-on projects. Chief O'Brien's leadership enabled the completion of critical projects, including the first ever combined detainee center providing intelligence to capture high-value targets, the Kandahar Mustang Ram Complex adding strategic airlift capabilities, 280 projects worth $317 million securing Helmand Province for 13,000 Marines to defeat enemy forces in Marja, and the establishment of force protection and entry points to Kandahar City, providing stability for Afghan citizens. The exemplary leadership, personal endeavor, and devotion to duty displayed by Chief O'Brien in his responsible position reflect great credit upon himself and the United States Air Force.
Run out on his re-enlistment.
Bronze Star Medal is presented to Technical Sergeant Kenneth Lagerquist for exceptionally meritorious service as a member of the Combined Joint Special Operations Task Force, Afghanistan, during Operation Enduring Freedom from 10 July 2009 to 1 February 2010. Sergeant Lagerquist's leadership and exceptional personal courage were integral to the success of the conduct of lethal and non-lethal operations. His unwavering dedication to duty contributed to the defeat of insurgent networks, which enabled the government of the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan to conduct unilateral security and stability operations. His actions are in keeping with the finest traditions of military service and reflect distinct credit upon himself, the Combined Joint Special Operations Task Force Afghanistan, Special Operations Command Central, and the United States Air Force.